Hey guys, it's Justin Parnell with Thinktwice podcast and Commander Versus. We're going to be playing a quick Singleton event on MTG Arena today. Pretty excited about this deck that I've put together. Little brew that I'm calling Treasure Black. So the goal of this deck is one of three combos that we're trying to put together. The first is simply getting enough treasures through killing creatures, as well as various other means to get treasure map active during our turn to control 10 or more treasures and win the game. If that does not work, if we have it, because we will have a bunch of treasures, but we don't have the map, we can get Marionette Master, make it a 4 power, sacrifice a few artifacts, kill our opponents that way, or we have one of my favorite cards, and as a lot of you know, my favorite commander of my personal decks, Yeheni Undying Partisan, with one of my favorite combos in my commander deck because Reassembling Skeleton reprinted M19. So this, although it doesn't look like much, it's essentially you can just continue to make Yeheni indestructible. But we have a lot of nice little combos with this, including Desecrator's Tomb. Or Desecrated Tomb, so anytime anything leaves the graveyard, you get a bat. So there's a lot of things that say leave the graveyard. Scrap Heap Scrounger, Graveyard Marshal. We have a couple of buying back cards, Resourceful Return, Fortuitous Find, etc. And then, of course, if that doesn't work, if none of those things work, we can essentially just Jund our opponent out. We have a handful of Planeswalkers, Vraska, Liliana, Karn, and a bunch of just really grindy cards. Even though this is a mono black deck, in reality, it is a Sultai deck because I have green for Slimefoot the Stowaway and Vraska Relic Seeker and blue for a single Scarab God. But outside of that, we have a lot of swamps, and we essentially just have 4 sources for either of the other 2 colors. So this deck is looking to not die and then really grind them out in the mid game. We should have pretty good game against most decks. So if you guys want to see this deck list, the Arena doesn't do the greatest job of providing this because I would like to get rid of this whole thing and move it up and make these cards bigger, but here we are. You can find the link to the deck list in the description below. So I'm going to let you guys take a look at the deck for a little bit longer and make sure to follow us on Twitter at ThinktwiceMTG, and then of course YouTube where you're watching this, as well as SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, and Stitcher for all of your Magic podcasting needs. So we're going to go ahead and jump in to a quick Singleton here. The nature of Arena lends you to having a lot of random one-of cards, just because you get booster packs kind of as you go, and you end up with just a bunch of random stuff, right? So I only had to craft a couple of cards for this deck because I kind of had the rest. We have a solid hand. Obviously, we can't cast those Slimefoot yet, but we do have 4 green sources and a Renegade map to get it. And if we can get this Walking Ballista plus Heartless Pillage down, we can get Slimefoot out. So I'm going to keep this hand. It's totally fine. Nothing exciting, but we essentially just need to really just make it to the mid game, and this hand does that. Ruthless Knave. This is actually a card that I'm really excited about for this deck. This is another little combo with Reassembling Skeleton. You can sacrifice it, make 2 treasures, and then if you draw this in the mid game, you can make a tremendous amount of value. Okay, so our opponent played Forest and Island, which makes me want to kill this. I imagine they're just getting it for mana, so rather than kill it, I think I would rather get this Heartless Pillage out. So I'll play this for 1. If they go to kill it, then I'll kill their creature. Otherwise, I just want to attack. Even if it doesn't work, even if the attack doesn't work, then I'll sacrifice it. Now, if possible, I'm going to attack and then sacrifice it post-combat, which is really what I want to do. And if they block, then they block. That's totally fine. Yeah, damage. Okay. Make them discard 2, make a treasure. Unless they have a negate or spell pierce or syncopate. which I would not care for. All right, looks like we have a little 5-color Super Friends probably. There's the Scarab G. We don't need this. Hopefully we can draw a land here. Excellent. We have 24 in the deck, so odds were pretty good. We could play one of these, or one of the 3-drops, but I would rather wait to hit a 5-drop next turn, because we can plus with Liliana next turn, so I'll just pass the turn. We will certainly be able to get more treasures over the course of the game. Aingrath the Flame Chained. Alright, so they're going to make us discard. We're going to discard the Scarab God. No, I think we're going to discard this Slimefoot. And then play Liliana. Alternatively, I actually think I'm going to Vraska's Contempt this. I think that's really what I want to do. I don't want to mess around and wait till his turn. Alright, opponent has 1 card in hand already. Man, I'm glad they got rid of this Teferi. Card would have been a really big problem. And they have this Servant of the Conduit instead, and this Heart of Kirin instead. Okay, excellent. Resource for return. That will be good. At some point we can return... we have an artifact, obviously. So we can get slime time back. Of course, we are going to try to jam this Scarab God and see what happens. And I got to play another creature to be able to attack with his heart. So, that's a good one. I think put Lily to 2. What have we been here? Ooh, Gonti. Not worried about them gaining life. What is the ultimate? Creatures you control get +5/+5 and trample. All right, sure. Okay, let's go ahead and plus Liliana. We only have 1 card in their hand, so there goes our tomb. Reveal top 4, put all lands onto the battlefield. Okay, so they don't really have a way to, like, really draw cards. Do we want to return any of these with our fortuitous find? Probably not. This will be nice. This will actually get bounced back to our hand whenever we get another artifact at some point. Actually, let's go ahead and get Gonti back, because we want to return this with Scarab God. Then we'll draw a card because we have the puzzle knot. All right, Lily's going to go down. That's fine. Okay, gain some life. 1 card in hand. Maybe they'll mistakenly attack us. Though I think that's highly unlikely. Ooh, Muldrotha. Okay. All right, that's a good one. Cast this creature, cast his land, cast his planes. What? That doesn't make any sense, but all right. Okay. I don't think we want any of these. I don't think we want this Marionette Master. We're not really doing that. So I'll go ahead and draw. I'm gonna play this Gonti. Maybe we can hit some removal spell or something. The Thunder Heriter Migration. I mean, it's not the worst. I can get an island, which I will do. Because we milled our forest. Not that big of a deal. No attacks. Must have missed it. Maybe this forest is in the front. Okay, so I guess this just means this is something you have. You can cast a creature, a land, and a... Okay, I have those 3. Maybe that's what they mean. I imagine Teferi's coming back out. This Muldrotha's gonna... Yeah, there's Teferi. Right on schedule. It's pretty solid. This is not bad. That -4. Oh, wow. Reveal the top 2, and they ship both lands? That's pretty lucky, actually. All battlefield tap. So I imagine that Teferi's going to tuck Scarab God. Yep. You need to take a timeout. Oh, we're taking a timeout for now. So this can profitably block our Gonti, which is not what we want. Not what we want at all. What are they playing next turn at Drover? That's not the worst in the world. I think we're just gonna pop this puzzle knot. See what's in between top of our deck. Okay, that's what we thought. That's what we thought. We can draw here. I would rather just play this and be able to sacrifice a creature in case we block with it. Make some treasures. Soon we are going to be able to let's see, next turn we can play and activate our Scarab God. So we're not in the worst shape yet. Okay, so where do these go now? On the rest into your hand? Oh, you just draw 2? Oh man, this card is significantly better than I thought it was. Yeah, we'll sack a Zombo. This makes a sacrifice a creature also? Creature or Planeswalker? Alright. Need to get rid of Muldrotha. We used our Vraska's Contempt already. I don't think we have a way to get it back. Attack for 4? Sure. Anything else? I mean, I'll just block that. Do I want to sack Gonti? Probably. No, I don't. We'll sack this zombie here. We'll sack Gonti when he casts Dark Intimations. And then we can discard this Old Chase Daredevil that we just put back in our hand. Nope, not happening. Okay. Okay. So we have Scarab God again. Sorry. We can return Walking Ballista, Slimefoot. Don't want to draw. Don't want to do that. I guess we'll attack this, no, because then they could just block with Heart and then recast Heart. So that's not going to get us anywhere. Uh-oh. 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 We've baited. Yaganti doesn't want to attack anymore. Oh, don't let me time out. Because I decided not to attack. That would not be fun. That'd not be fun for anybody. Come on. Alright. I'm gonna just wait here for a little bit longer. Okay, so it looks like the game restarted. Okay. This is very weird. Are we just replaying the same game? Because this is my last opening hand, which I kept. So what happens if I keep again? Oh man. Wow, this is very interesting. Yep, Drover the Mighty. Okay. I'm gonna play this Walking Ballista for one. Well, I know he's not gonna play anything. Yep. Let's play Heart of Kieran. Okay. So he didn't have this last time. See, he should attack me because he knows what I'm going to do. Yep, deal damage. Then I'm going to Heartless Pillage you. Okay, this is truly bizarre. I cannot... Is he discarding the same cards on purpose? Is this real? Is all of this really happening? Okay, so I need to, if I play this, I draw a swamp. Okay, so we'll play this and draw a swamp. Okay, now we know we're going to draw a swamp next turn also. So this time, I'm going to get out Slimefoot. This is so bizarre. I'm breaking the time stream. I'm breaking the time stream. Okay. Oh no, he has the Angrath, that's right.
Never seen water.
But he has to minus to get the Slimefoot. Okay. Okay. Alright, so there's our land. I'm going to hold this Vraska's Contempt for Muldrotha. Serve the Conduit, okay. Yep, discard. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to cast the Scarab God for a little while, so I'm going to discard that. Okay, there's that Gonti. We have Fortuitous Find coming up. This is such bizarro world. Okay, there's the Fortuitous Find. So I can return Ballista and something else. Play Ballista, kill this. Okay. This is Muldrotha, which he can't cast. He maybe can cast it next turn. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is attack with this, and we're going to trade with this Servant of the Conduit. Probably. Okay. Damage. Okay, so we're going to Fortuitous Find. We're going to get a creature and an artifact. Okay, we're going to Walking Ballista. Okay. No, what? That's messed up. That's very aggravating. That's super aggravating.
You'll burn for that.
Okay. Well, maybe we can. Maybe if they can't. Okay. All right. So, okay, we're doing something now. We know they have Muldrotha in hand. I don't think we minus get back Scarab God. I think we just plus again. Yep. We just plus again. Damage. And they play Muldrotha, they're gonna kill it anyway. We can untap and sack it. Untap and kill it with this. Okay, so now now we could get back Marionette Master. Yeah, okay. That's what we're going to... Marionette Master. 3 counters. And then we're going to end the turn. So now we can do a little... We can... Actually, our opponent's just dead. If they do anything. Alright, so we can actually kill them in response. So... I'm going to tap 3, sacrifice a creature, sacrifice this, black, yep, black, black, sack a creature, sack the zombie, sack this. Yes. We defeated time. It has never been done before, and most likely will never happen again. Wow. Oh, we'll keep this hand. This hand looks great. Can't cast Slimefoot, but we will at some point. Essence Scatter, sure. And that's arguably the least offensive target that could have possibly happened with. I'm glad they got rid of that. Do wish this was a green land, but, you know, that's what we get for building our deck in such a way. Okay. There we go. Glimmer. If they untap and cast Teferi, we can attempt an Eldritch Reborn. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get a green for Slimefoot. Where's the forest? Is there no forest? Oh no. The deck automatically took out a forest. Well, that's not good. I guess we're going to play this. Yeah, I'll throw Revel and Riches out there. I'd rather them counter this. I can't get it back, but they got to start spending their counters on some stuff. Fortunately, they got rid of their Forsake the Worldly. And of course, Revel and Riches just may not be any good at all in this matchup if they just don't have any creatures. So, I guess we will find out. Cancel? Okay. No forest. Roll Slimy Boy. Alright, so we have Field of Ruin, which is not exactly helping us, since I don't have a forest to get. I even have two green cards. I have Slimefoot and Vraska in the deck. But sure enough, no forest. There's a fetid pools that... Surely this Herald of Anguish is going to get countered, right? Surely. But we'll do it anyway. In the event that it doesn't, we can start chipping away at our opponent's hand. Potentially. Disallow? Okay. Alright, that's three counterspells, 2 unconditional ones. And we no doubt have significantly better cards in our deck. Yep, that's fine. I guess we're going to get a swamp, since we don't have a forest. Every time the game pauses, I wonder if we're going to do the time warp again. But I really decided between these plains and islands. Okay. Island it is. Excellent choice. No one's ever chosen plains. It's terrible. Terrible choice. Okay. Let's cycle this. Okay. Okay, we won't cycle it. Instead, we'll play it. All right. Well, we got more mana now, I guess. Yep, I definitely clicked the play side. I feel like they switch every so often, like it's not consistent. Not that that's an excuse for me not reading it. So if our opponent plays a Search for Escanta, we'll be in bad shape. I do have this for Phyrexian Scriptures. Dovin, that's good enough for me to Eldritch Reborn.
You can't possibly be this stupid.
And Dovin kind of a jerk. You know? Like a big jerk. Okay. We're going to attempt to Fortuitous Find again. Okay. Target a creature card. Herald of Anguish. See, this is the issue last time. I targeted a creature and then chose the only creature. I get it. I got it this time. Yeah, we'll see if this resolves. Because our opponent has full grip. But they are running out of... Okay, so what did we... Syncopate? Okay. Alright, they're certainly running out of counterspells. I do want to get this Scriptures down before long. Yeah, okay. Because they could have Mirari Conjecture, they could have Search for Escanta. Even though we're not hitting anything necessarily, creature-wise. Untap your lands. Okay, so they've played Syncopate, Disallow, Cancel, Essence Scatter. I'm gonna make a green. I'm gonna play Slime. Our Slime friend. Now we're actually just gonna. Yeah, I think we're just make them deal with Slime friendy here. Make a couple of tokens over the next few turns. You can only have one Nexus of Fate, and you only have 4 mana. You know, as much as I would complain about the roping, we just witnessed last game that the game can just full on crash, and then we restart the exact same game, literally the exact same game. So my opponent could just very well be having some problems that I don't know about. I have no incentive to play slowly. So,
You know what? I'm not done yet.
if he targets Slime Boy, we'll make a Sapperling with Dovin. Can't attack more than 2 permanents. Okay. Resolves. I think we're gonna hold this Marionette Master for a while. Fumigate. I'm gonna get my life back. Now this Dovin could be a problem. It could legit be a problem. I may need to play this Marionette Master, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to try to Marionette Master and then Herald of Anguish. If this resolves, of course. It's not the highest chance in the world. So we need to make some servos, and then servos can pay for a Herald. Make some servos. Okay. Herald. Heraldo, as his friends call him. Our opponent could also just randomly time out. They've used a couple, though it doesn't appear it's on purpose. Sidious Will. He's going deep for these counterspells now. Alright. I got nothing. So it's on you. Ooh, we got a little... Oh, I thought it was green mana. Okay. So Teferi's at 8. Dovin's at 6. Or 7. Their ultimates. So... Is it Talpa? Okay. Well, that's a problem. That's a problem. Marionette Master, good. Okay, so I don't want to attack with that one anyway. Destroy all non-artifact creatures. Well, indeed. Alright, Inventor's Fair is interesting. I think the first thing I'm going to do is play this Phyrexian Scriptures, is it? Actually, I think I want to Inventor's Fair and see if I can dig anything up that will be useful. Okay, so we have 5 mana to work with. Treasure Map, Ballista. We have Meteor Golem, which is good. Unlikely to resolve, but probably still the best thing we can do. We can't cast that this turn, but we can cast it next turn. Because we can get to 6 mana. Yeah, we'll do this now. I think I'm going to go ahead and sack this to get a... choose up to 1 creature. I'll choose this creature. It's now an artifact. And we'll go ahead and combat. We need to attack Dovin with our servos. One of them dies, but that's okay. Not with Marionette Master, though. So Dovin goes to 5. Our opponent takes 1 from Marionette Master. No, it doesn't. It's -1 power. I know what if they gained a life. It'd be a disaster. I'm missing these triggers, but I would rather play the Puzzle Knot this turn. Wait, did I already play a land? Ugh. What a dum-dum. Did we draw a land for the turn? I guess we did. Who am I to say that we didn't? Could have made them lose 2 from Marionette Master. Alright. Now we get to find out how many more counterspells are in Standard. Because I feel like our opponent has them all. Okay. Tezzeret. Okay, make some Thopters. Well, they already used Essence Scatter. So I think we're going to be able to take out this Tezzeret. Destroy all non-artifact creatures. Yep. They all got destroyed. Gains me 2 life, go to 14, which doesn't help against this. We'll play the Puzzle Knot first. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Alternatively, our opponent could still time out. Alright, Gonti's not bad. Now, we still have to kill Tezzeret, so we're going to do that. Or we're not. Or we're not, and then we're going to lose the game. So there is that option. I don't want to win by timeout. So hopefully our opponent can kind of pull it together for however many more turns they have. We still need to attack Dovin, even if it means sacrificing a servo or both. So I assumed as much. And that pull from tomorrow pulled him into next week. Okay, here comes the timer again. Yep. Even though this has been smaller, I feel like we still don't have enough. Dovin has just been very annoying. Maybe our opponent is testing the limits of the clock because they clicked it right at the very end. You got a Thopter. So we just need to Gonti and hit something good. Anything. I don't even know what we could hit. An arrest? Something that lets us not attack? Our opponent has no counterspells? I think is our only hope. Okay, now I'm not 100% sure if our opponent's doing this on purpose or not. Okay. That was a poor draw. 14 cards exiled. Okay. If the Gonti doesn't resolve, then we're toast. I'm still going to sacrifice this puzzle knot. Okay. Okay. What do we have? Destroy, counter. Counter unless I pay 9. This is a blocker. Does this have trample? Well, of course it does. It has everything. I think we have to get the angel. Let's see if this resolves. Here it's 7. Okay, we got a 5. I think we're going to die exactly. Exactly. So we're going to take 5 on the nose and get their angel back. Okay. Guess we'll take more than 5. Choose attackers. No attacks. Alright. You can kill me now. I bet they have a quick turn this time. You
Just a matter of course.
You have emblemed. Man, I really hate Dovin. It's really appropriate for our opponent to have Dovin here. We're dead. We're the deadest. In all the land. Okay. Let's try it again. I don't know if a time warp could have saved us from that one. Urza. Jeez, we're playing against Urza. Urza Magic the Gathering himself. This hand is not good. We need another land, so we're gonna mold this. Land or something, or 2 and 3 drops, proactive ones. This one's better. We have Gonti. We can try to find a land. We'll just keep that on top. We just need a bunch. If our opponent's playing an aggressive deck, we can play Henry's Expertise. Though, for some reason I doubt Urza MTG is playing an aggressive deck. Blue. Never could have guessed. Basic island. Ooh, mountain. Maybe a little aggressive. Nope. Nope. Not aggressive at all. I think we're just going to save this Walking Ballista. Saheeli. Okay.
Together, I like to think fast.
I'll take 1. Are you going to try to combo me? You try to Felidar Guardian me? That could happen. That could definitely happen. So they'd have to have... They have a bunch of lands to do that. I'd rather just play Gonti. I guess we're going to take Brawl's Expertise. We get Brawl's Expertise into Henny's Expertise. Into Fortuitous Find, which doesn't do anything, but okay, don't kill me. So you can play, since this isn't, even though it's standard, it's not standard proper, so you can play banned cards if you have them. Cards that are banned in standard if you have them. Okay. Now we'll see if they get a Plains. Okay, another island. So maybe this is just a blue-red deck. That makes me believe that that is the case. Either way, we're gonna attack Saheeli here.
You will not dissuade me from battle.
And we're gonna go ahead and get our Ballista out also. We definitely don't have a Baral's Expertise, so we're at least safe from that. And the Ballista lets us be safe from Felidar Guardian. In the event that they have that. Treasure map? Okay. Alright.
This may hurt.
Well, it's going to be tough to keep up with them from a card advantage standpoint, but you know, we are applying some pressure. We have some difficult to block creatures, so we're not in the worst shape in the world. We also have this Brawl's Expertise, which we can now cast. So this is going to return creatures and artifacts. So I think I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack with Gonti. So I'm going to attack Saheeli and kill it. Attack our opponent for 1. Then I'm going to Brawl's Expertise, bounce their 2 artifacts in my Gonti, and then replay Gonti. So Saheeli. Our opponents attack, damage.
Give up.
Okay, Brawl's Expertise. 1, 2, 3. Then I can play this for free. Ooh, whenever 1 or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're definitely doing this. Little does our opponent know this is exactly what we want. Especially with our Marionette Master in hand. If you control, transform it. Okay, so we have to if we control 5 or more artifacts. So we got to cast this before combat. Because we definitely want that treasure. Definitely want the treasure. Whew. Scarab God's a good one, but is it too good? Is it too good? It probably is. It's probably just better for us to have Scarab God. Just in case our opponent tries to kill this in combat with like a magma spray, we're going to get Scarab God out. Scarab God is better than Storm the Vault. Though I do want to cast this Storm the Vault. Our opponent's playing some treasure shenanigans as well. I can appreciate that. Okay, so now the compass will flip. He can't tap it or it'll remain tapped. Is the only bad thing about both of these cards. They don't exile and come back. They just flip over, so if they're tapped, they're tapped. There are some that exile, like Conqueror's Galleon exile, so you can attack with it and then it exiles. Ooh, okay. Our opponent's doing some things. Okay. Get a bunch of energy. Alright. Transform. Resolve. There's not even anything to get out of the graveyard. Now, I want to play this Storm the Vault, but no, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm still gonna play Storm the Vault. Untap Scarab God, which is fine. Still hit our opponents for 5. We get a treasure. Okay. Our opponent's in a fairly rough shape, actually. Especially if we draw a land. We can just kill them next turn with Marionette Master plus treasures. Okay. Trigger twice from Panharmonicon, which is great. Great for our opponent. 2 energy. Pummeler. Okay. So that's what they're doing. Get 6. Yeah, I mean that can kill pretty quickly. For sure. But like I said, we actually might be able to kill our opponent if we don't draw a land. If they play this, okay, and you get put up +1. So if they play this Pummeler with the ability on the stack, before they have the ability to get energy, I'm just going to shoot it for 1 because I don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, so that's going to resolve, and we're just going to go ahead and kill it. It's a big crane. I'll give it that. I will give it that. We could drain our opponent. We could drain our opponent for 1. Put him to 8. They have a lot of energy. But yeah, like I said, we want to draw a land because we can just win if we draw a land. We do not, but that's okay. And we're going to go ahead and pay 1 here. Activate. Get Ballista back. We don't care about this. Ballista much better. So now their opponent's at 5. The order that doesn't matter. We can just attack as long as we hit them for 1. And we don't want to play Slimefoot. So we're in very good shape. As long as our opponent doesn't combo kill us with Glintless Crane like this turn, 23 us. If they did, I'd be impressed. Majorly impressed. Okay. I like our opponent's deck a lot. They almost have the full module cycle. They're just missing animation module. So they can bounce this back to their hand, or they can get an energy. Then when they get an energy, you get counters. So this could get 2 counters. It could get 4 counters, so it'd go to 9 power if they wanted, and then still hold up the Arch of or the Spires of Oraska. Whir of Invention, X equals 6. Okay. I'm a little scared of what it could be. Got to use Aether Heart. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, they're doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it a little bit. Okay, they've exiled this. So, Padim. Okay, that's fine. More counters. I think our opponent might be able to kill us. They attack for 9. We go to 14. Okay. Yep. Okay, so they take another turn. They certainly control the highest, so they draw a card. They can... If they draw a creature, they get 2. They get 2. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, triggers. Yeah, if they draw... I think if they draw another creature, we're dead. At least this wasn't the red one, or we would actually just be dead. 11, okay. Because I can activate it for 4. Yep, draw a card. If they draw a creature that costs 2, we're 100% dead. Oh no, we're actually just dead. They can activate Mirage Mirror, turn it into module. Actually, now they can just activate Mirage Mirror, turn it into Glintless Crane. And then we just die. We just had Fatal Push in our hand. Oh, that works. Yeah, they can just put energy on. This is impressive. Our opponent's Xaxes us. Good game. I'll give that one to him. Oh man. Okay. Desecrated Tomb. I like this one. Okay, Dread Trade's good. We can provide a tremendous amount of pressure with Dread Trade with all of our swaps. We'll play the Boneyard next turn. If they play a creature, we'll Doomfall it. We're probably going to cast Doomfall either way. Okay, that's a good one. Let's take a look at the hand. Ooh. Lyra. Man, they got some powerful stuff here. Lyra's probably the biggest problem. We don't have a way to kill it right now, and it goes poorly with our plan of attack our opponent until they die. If we can get them to block with one of these creatures, we can bring it back with the Scarab God. Yep. 3/3 risk card, not that big of a deal. I am just going to get Scarab God in play. I'll attack here. So there's a 0% chance they block Dreadshade. Okay, I can take it. We're going to play Liliana, see if we can get some other stuff into the graveyard.
I have conquered. I am in control.
Gonti, excellent. If our opponent's playing white-green, they're going to have a big problem with Scarab God here. Okay, here comes Regal Caracol. Ooh, Leonin War Leader, okay. Interesting. I'll double block. Happily. So you can make a 5/5 with haste next turn. You have to attack with all of your creatures to hit Liliana. Or she can kill them all. I actually think I just want the Gonti back.
I brought back an old friend.
Okay, Authority of the Consoles. Ooh, we're going to get this Heart of Kirin. In addition to that card most certainly being a problem. So if you attack here... I think I'm just going to play Heart of Kirin in the Tomb. I should have played the Tomb first, obviously. Would have gotten a bat. But I certainly thought I was going to play Scarab God. So... our opponent's trying to extract as much value as they possibly can out of this Lifecrafter's Bestiary. So this is Caracol. Almost certainly. Catcher's Monument, okay. 2-drop, yeah. Then they can still draw. Okay. Imagine there's no attacks. I'd love if they did attack. Did not think so. Meteor Golem's a nice one. I can cast this for 5 if I tap these two. We're just going to plus again instead. Karn and Phyrexian Scriptures, okay. Not exactly what we wanted, but not the worst thing in the world. We don't want to attack with either of those, so we'll pass. We don't want to attack with Heart either. I would rather have the blockers and the loyalty on Liliana, so just for one more turn, and then we will start attacking. Actually, our opponent's 11, we probably should have attacked. That's an Ali Aintrazi play. We're going to stop on our upkeep and get back this Dust Legion Zealot. Terra-True Dryad, that's a good one. That's a real good one. My turn? Okay. So we'll go ahead and activate this. Ooh, let's get this Rishkar. Let's put a counter on Zombie and Gonti. That way they can activate Heart. Okay. So 4 mana. Can't really cast anything. I don't think we want any of these. No. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'll choose Swamp. As opposed to my other option of also Swamp. I'll remove a loyalty counter from Liliana. Damage. Yep. Okay. So, end of turn, we can make another zombie. And we actually just drain our opponent. Let's drain our opponent during our upkeep. We also get a bat. So they could have a 5/5, which is fine. Could draw a card for 6 mana. Put some tokens into play, which we don't care about. Cast out. Okay. What is your target? Heart, Liliana, Scarab God, Scarab God. Okay. Let's get this Ruthless Knave. I should have activated Heart. Or maybe not, just in case they could have killed it. Killed a flying creature or something. Caracol? Sure. So many creatures. Okay, so they have to attack with their War Leader. And they have some 2/2 cats that we can just block. They do gain some life though, which is annoying. I think I want to chump this with this bat. So we'll just go blockers. Alright. Bat here. Token. Token. Is that right? It's impossible to tell. Of course. Still nothing in there. Alright, we'll plus.
Death is ever present.
Graveyard Marshal. Okay. Well, tap for a green. We'll get back the Scarab God. So we could have killed our opponent had we just attacked. 9. Okay, so if they can't get rid of the Scarab God, then I think we can block enough to live. Oh no, they can just get back cast out though. Oh, they can't cast it. They cannot cast out, cast out. Turn target permanent, okay. It's fine, they cannot cast that. Oh, they can, they have Servant. If we had left mana up, we could sack it to Ruthless Knave. Okay. Might not matter. I think I want to activate this. And get back Dusk Legion Zealot. Make a bat. Scrap Heap Scrounger, that's not bad. Man, they totally could have cast out. Oh lord. You don't want any of these lands. What's in our graveyard? Okay, I think we just want this reassembling skeleton. Our opponent's at 2? Alright, guess we'll plus again. It certainly seems like a trap. I mean, maybe they're trying to cast out this Heart of Kieran. So we'll find out. Combat. Alright, we're going to attack with our 2 flying creatures. They don't have any flying creatures. Okay. I don't want to attack that. I want to attack my opponent. Can I not do that? Okay, come on. Attack opponent. Attack opponent. Wow. Really? Okay. So we don't time out. I guess I'm going to attack Nissa. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, man. Sky Whaler shot. Yeah, it happens. That happens. Do we want to return Graveyard Marshal? No, I think I just want to play this Aetherborn. And end my turn. Since I've almost timed out for being unable to attack my opponent. Vine Mare. Yeah, Meteor Golem. Doing the Lord's work. Okay, opponent's still holding this cast out. Okay, I guess they're going to untap it. Now they're going to cast out. Okay. Cast out on the Scarab God. I'm going to block with Meteor Golem if you let me. And get Meteor Golem back. Okay, there goes their energy. I mean, I imagine they have to attack with some amount of things. Right? They have to. Okay, Filigree Familiar. It's not the worst. Do we have any creatures down here? We do. Okay. Can I play this and sacrifice it? No, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I just need to play this for 6 and not tap, or play this for 7. Okay. I don't want to tap either of those. I'll make another zombie. Can I attack my opponent now? This is ridiculous. Is there something out that says I cannot attack my opponent? Can I only attack Nissa? Gee. Okay. What if I unselect all of these manually? Oh my god. I'm going to time out because I can't attack. This is getting super ridiculous. Like super ultra ridiculous. I should have tapped this zombie, left a black open so I could sacrifice Meteor Golem. Okay, so I should have left the black open, tap this, sacrifice Meteor Golem, give this -2/-2, return this, return Meteor Golem, destroy, cast out. Key to the city. Okay. Uh-oh. I think I'm dead now. Yep. Super dead. Doesn't help I wasn't able to attack my opponent at the end of the game. That's an interesting thing. Still some limitations of the program. Look, I'm not letting, even though I might die, I'm not letting Liliana die. I'll take it. Treasure Black did not work as well. I would have hoped to get a mythic rare though. Exquisite Archangel. I would have needed that. Reset my life total. Wouldn't have mattered that time. Alright. Well, hopefully we do better next time. As a reminder, you can find more of the podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, obviously where you're watching now, Google Play Music, and Stitcher, and that is Thinktwice MTG. So give us a listen. Thank you guys very much for watching. Catch you next time.